Casino del Sol Stadium. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Arizona Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
As I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game, Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance. But consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Texas Longhorns offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Arch Manning. We're expecting a masterclass in quarterback play as these two get set to square off.
Two outstanding quarterbacks going head-to-head in this one, Dave. And both of these guys had opportunities either to go to the league or transfer in the portal. They were offered lots of money. They decided to stay at their respective schools, knowing that this matchup was going to happen. And these are two guys right now jockeying for individual awards. They're jockeying for draft position. More than that, though, they want to get to the playoff and compete for a national championship.
Two alphas, right? Like two guys that are the dudes for their squad. They know it. They've been on these teams. They're the leader of their teams. How do they handle this big-time moment? Who presses? Who tries to do too much and maybe cost their team a little? Both these guys have been great. This is a big stage.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
You know, God bless Texas because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no. They got two great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and just have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. The Wildcats offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And we get our first look at Noah Fafita. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. It's Jordan. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Pressure coming. Turns it loose deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable.
Snags it, and there's running room.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Wildcats have this offense rolling. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. First down here for the offense. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. There he goes down the right side. Past the 20. Touchdown Longhorns. Took it all the way back to the house.
How about a game-changing play for this defense?
Brielle.
Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the
What you
end zone.
doing? Come here.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Come here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Running inside. It's Craig.
Come here. Come here. Can I have a hug? You see a balloon? Can I have a hug? Hey. You got a balloon?
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Arizona runs out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
$5. Where is it? She locked.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Arch Madness. That one comes out hot down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Today.
So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Going for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He leaves it with his back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Rides the option, he keeps it. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for a crease, it's Craig. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Gallagher. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Fires to the tight end. They'll mark it down, and that will be enough for an Arizona 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. He's looking to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Craig. Could be an outing. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown, cut into their opponent's lead.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Run in the red zone. It's Craig. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Let's it fly. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas! The defense putting points on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Complete to start this drive. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. He's got an open man. Major gaps in that defense.
Where you get that from?
Loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. He'll try the left side. And he could not get loose on the run.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tackles. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. To throw, Manning. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here's Arch to throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running inside, it's Smothers. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. First play of the drive, wants to throw. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game.
Makes the grab in their space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Pulls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! We're on the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And this defense, just a little bit of a letdown right before the half. Been controlling this football game, been dominating this football game, giving up points, got to go into half, get it buckled back down, get that intensity cranked back up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Got enough for the first. What a cut. Now he's loose. Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Gators coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's 4 straight on the season for this team as they continue what is now a nice little streak.
The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He'll throw it. Got his man up. Oh, there's the ball. And he falls on top of his own fumble. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Kick is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. The run inside. It's Smothers. Turning it on. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Arch is going to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on 3rd down. Now here's Manning. Makes the grab. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. They'll give it to Brown. Picks up the 1st down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense.
Just keeps moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver there working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field, and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time, and the QB's got to be patient, but it all worked out perfectly, and they're able to get a big play.
To the air, it's Fafita. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice. Oh,
he's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. He lets it fly. Makes a grab down the middle. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Back to the ground game on the left. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
It ain't by the TV.
3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Caught. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. After the flag, it's 1st and 5 for the offense. And off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. This game will officially be in the book shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. We'll start this 4th quarter as they line up for the field goal try. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Running inside. It Smothers. There's some room. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They go play action with Manning. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the run, it's Smothers. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense. But
touchdown, Longhorn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Black 14. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Craig.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback will keep it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Got a little grass. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the pummeling has started. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
the running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to keep this drive alive. They'll make the stop, and he gets enough to keep the drive moving on 4th down. A crucial conversion for this offense. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Makes the stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the counter. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they're after him. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's taking the deep shot and is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Great place to start for this offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Manning to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. A designed run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew it.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Fourth down, Manning. Going for it all. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese.